How's it going, guys, and welcome to the next episode in the classic cards on FIFA 15. As you see today, I am doing KAKA. He looks pretty decent with the plus an attribute card. He's got some nice all-round stats: 90 dribbling, 92 pace, 86 shot. If you're not too sure how the series works, go check out the first video, which will be on my channel. There should be a playlist. Just click on the classic cards playlist, and it should come up. So yeah, as you can see, we're using KAKA, and the same thing we did use Ronaldinho, which was the first episode. We got Neymar upgraded, Lucas upgraded, Danilo upgraded, Alves in form, Melo in form. It's a pretty solid team. These two centre backs keep quite a lot out, but yeah, that's enough for the team. Let's get into the games. Okay, so on to Kaka's performances in the 5 games I played with him. These were all 5 games on online single matches, so I don't think there's is restricted matchmaking. So we're coming up against some pretty good teams. First thing with Kaka, his dribbling was absolutely insane. He's by far the best dribbler that I've used on the whole of my team this year. You saw that I had Neymar in my team, and his dribbling wasn't even close to Kaka's. Obviously, he had the plus and attribute card, so without it, he probably wouldn't be as good. But I would like to say that if you're going to get Neymar and play him as a striker or centre forward in a Brazil team, don't get him, because he's like 1.3 million, Kaka 750. If you bought Kaka, played him as a centre forward / striker or whatever, you can play over 1,000 games on him with an attribute card on him, and he wouldn't even come up to the price of Neymar. So it's going to save you money, and I just think he's a better player. So yeah, if you're looking to play Neymar on 6 chem in the Brazilian squad, don't just get Kaka. The next thing with Kaka is his finishing. He did score quite a lot of goals for me in the 5 games, I think. Well, you'll see his total, but he scored more than 2 goals a game for me, like on average. However, his finishing, sometimes you'll see in the videos that sometimes his finishing wasn't very good. So for me, his finishing was like a bit on and off. But then that is expected. He's not a striker, so he's not going to have amazing finishing even with a plus attribute card. But on the whole, his shot and finishing was absolutely fantastic. I think his long shots were a lot better than his finishing, like inside the box. But yeah, next, the pace. His pace was a lot better than 84 in my opinion with the 10 attribute card on. You see, you see a couple of times where he just destroys the player for pace, and then I think there's one near the end where it might even be the last clip I'm going to show you, but he runs, outpaces the player, does all the hard work, then just hits the post. So going back to my old statement where I said his finishing's a bit on and off, sometimes he'd do all the hard work, like beating the players and everything, 3 or 4 players, and then just hit the post. So it's a bit frustrating sometimes, but you know, he isn't a striker, as I said, so he's not going to have amazing finishing even with the attribute card on him. His passing on his card was absolutely fantastic, like the stats with the attribute card on him, and he did live up to that in game. There was a couple of times, you probably won't see it because I think he only got 1 assist, but there's a couple of times in game where he switch played to Neymar and it would go perfectly to him, and if not, if it was a through ball, it would go perfectly into his path where he's running. So yeah, his passing did live up to his stats on his card. Next is positioning. There's a lot of times where the ball just came back to him and he was in the perfect position to finish it off and get a goal. I think there's at least 2 goals where it like rebounded back to him and he's just in a great position. So yeah, his position is really good because as a centre forward, obviously he's cam, so he's like his position and his work rates from that will be more suited to a cam. But even with him playing out of position, his positioning was really good. So yeah, if you're looking to play him as a centre forward, there's no problem with that. He will play like a centre forward as if it was his original position. In terms of Kaka's strength and aggression, he is really strong. There's a couple of times where he held off a player to run into the box and finish it off. There's one time where he held off, I think it was Yaya Toure, and then he actually managed to pull. Yaya Toure actually had to pull his shirt to be able to stop him. So that shows how strong he was. I don't think on his card, with the attribute card, it wasn't actually like a high stat, but in game he was really strong. Just shown by the ability to hold off players such as Yaya Toure. So that's enough of the actual like stats and the review on the player. Now it's just personal preference. I did really enjoy him. I would recommend using him. He is a lot of fun, mainly because of the dribbling and the shot. well, you saw in the last video, I probably will mention in the last video that I didn't really enjoy playing Ronaldinho. He just felt too slow, and his dribbling didn't even feel like up to the stats that his card shown. But however, it's complete opposite of Kaká. His dribbling, his pace, his shot felt 10 times better than what the card shows. So if you are looking just to, if you don't play FIFA like in a competitive way, because obviously Kaká, he's Brazilian, you get some decent Brazil squads, but MLS, you don't really see people rocking a like full MLS squad. So if you're just looking to have some fun with Kaká with like a couple of attribute cards, I do recommend using him. He is a lot of fun. I did enjoy myself. He was a lot more fun than Ronaldinho. So it's basically it. I'll probably just leave you the last sort of 10 seconds, 10-15 seconds with goals, just music playing over the top. Then I will see you again to give you a roundup on Kaká. Okay, so overall Kaká got 12 goals with that 1 assist, but obviously I was trying to give the ball to him as much as possible to get the goals. His bad points, I did put finishing there, however his good points was everything else. So if you're thinking about using him with the attribute card, I would recommend it. He's a lot of fun. He's actually a really good player with the attribute card on him, as you can see by the rating of 9 out of 10. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed what you watched and if you want to see more. So yeah, once again, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.